Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Okay, hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 98 of the Rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and joining me is the lovely and talented and beautiful and nice and generous, and I'm just going to go on and on, Lori Bolton with Totally Bamboo. How's it going, Lori?
Hi, so good. How are you?
I'm good. We're recording this on a Monday, so
I know it's a little
I'm
off.
faking it till I make it because I really hate Mondays. They're just hard. They're hard.
They are. They're so hard. They're so hard. I know we're totally off our schedule a little bit, but there's a reason why. So
yes, and you will all be privy to that at a time and date of our choosing. We will let you know. But we're going to get started and talk about reasons to make somebody smile and be happy. Our sponsor is Bel Promo. So Bel Promo is home of 12-piece minimum on everything, and that is really amazing. Side note, we've been looking for like stuff for Vegas, and it's so hard to get small quantities. So thank you, Bel Promo, for making it easy. They offer simplified pricing, one low setup, and never repeat setups, regardless of the number of locations or colors or decoration method. And Bel Promo has the largest inventory of product styles and colors in top categories like drinkware, bags, writing instruments, and apparel. So be the reason someone smiles today, and go check them out at belpromo.com. Tell Susan and Tom and the rest of the team, they keep adding people. I can't keep up anymore. Tell them hello. Yeah, they're going gangbusters.
So good. I love them.
So Lori, what is new since I last spoke to you? We were talking beforehand. You said you just got home last night. You were out of town again.
I know, it's crazy. Our schedule, Mark and I are like on the move. I'm like, we've got to stay home. We're going to stay home and get grounded here for a second. I think once Thanksgiving hits, I'll be grounded. I hope anyhow. We went, no travel. Because then January 2nd rolls around and it's, oh my gosh, it's like every week.
I know.
Like it's going to be brutal. So we just got back from Atlanta. I was seeing customers. Then we got invited to a wine tasting event where the owner of the winery in Italy, in Tuscany, flew in with the Somme, and again, both from Italy, at this beautiful home in Atlanta. And so we participated in that, and that was super fun. Super fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, and also got to taste some olive oil with that. And the olive oil, you what?
Why you always gotta one-up me with your weekend plans? I'm like, I want the Chiefs game with some friends.
I'm telling you, slow down. You got a massage?
I did get a massage, and it was so lovely.
Proud of you. This should be part of our like regular routine of the health and wellness under my umbrella. It should be, I think I've spoke about it before, but that's self-care, right?
Yes, I needed it. I was very tense, and I actually booked, instead of waiting till I'm like dying needing one, I did it like a hair appointment. I was like, okay, next month I'm coming in. I knew I had to travel, and so I was like, I'm going to come in after that to release all the stuff from the traveling and the sore neck from hotel beds. Yeah, so I'm on it.
I'm so proud of you. So anyhow, with Atlanta, Mark's got family there. So we got to stay with his cousin and his aunt. His aunt, sweet aunt, is 88 years old. The sweetest soul, the sweetest soul. And she's got stories to tell and just tender. It filled me up so much. So it was an amazing weekend, of course. Got to spend it with Mark, which is amazing. And back to reality today.
No. Well, I have not done a lot this episode. Let's see, this comes out before Thanksgiving, so I'm still working on my plans. But one thing I am doing that I can say now, I can say on here because this will drop after the fact. But my mom turned 70 here the end of this month. And so her friends are throwing her a little luncheon at the country club by where they live. So I'm surprising her. She doesn't know I'm going. So me, all that she actually is friends with, and they text all the time about plants and gardening. I'm taking her with me. So we're going to go surprise her and show up at her birthday party on Friday.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah.
Love, love, love. That makes me super happy. 70. That's the new
70.
40, I think.
I
I
don't
know,
know.
girl.
No,
I'm holding it 35.
she, yeah, I know. I keep getting older. You getting
You
younger.
are. You are older than I am, according
Well,
in my head.
this is a PG
Just in
show,
numbers.
so I won't call you a name right now. All
I
right. Well,
love it.
give me some tips, Lori. I'm doing the massages. I've got to get back in workout mode.
So good. So before you throw up my slide, I want to ask you, what do you think has more caffeine? Do you think a cappuccino? Cappuccino has 2 shots of espresso. Do you think a cold brew or just a plain black coffee? So a cappuccino, a cold brew, or black coffee. What do you think has more caffeine?
I would say cappuccino.
Ooh, so cappuccino has 128 milligrams. That's again 2 shots. Your
Uh-huh.
cold brew and black coffee, depending on the blend you use, are both coming in at 150 milligrams, the highest caffeine content. So your cold brew and black coffee are going to be your highest in terms of caffeine. So you can throw up that slide. I've got
Ooh.
green tea on here. So for people that like the caffeine, you've got your cold brew, which of course you can get almost anywhere now, but Starbucks has cold brew. Nitro is not on this sheet, and I'm curious. I need to pull that to see how much caffeine. That's been my drink of choice lately with some vanilla sweet cream.
Ooh.
And Starbucks now has the dairy free, and they're not charging you to add the dairy free, so that's even better. So
Yeah.
your cold brew, your black coffee, but your espresso, 1 shot of espresso, 64 milligrams. Your Earl Grey, 60 milligrams. Your green tea, 30 to 50. And your decaf coffee still has a little bit of caffeine in it. So when it says decaf, still has a little bit of caffeine in it. They can't completely extract it. You're at 2 to 15 milligrams for an 8-ounce cup. And then chai
Okay.
tea, 30 to 40. So you've got your ramp up down to your mellow, which would be, the chamomile's not on there. It'll have a little bit of caffeine, but not much. And, some people are super affected by it. When we did that PGX testing, that swabbing I told you, which we still need to do live here.
I
But
haven't done it yet.
I know we need to do
Mark
it.
needs to hook
I
us
need to
up
get
for
on
my
Mark.
phone. Yeah.
We need to do it where we do it live. But caffeine has no effect on me. People would probably suggest otherwise, but it has no effect on me. And it's all the natural high, right? But
Yeah.
I can drink coffee at night and be completely fine to put my head down. I know. So it's very interesting. But yeah, your highest is going to be your cold brew, your black coffee, and 2 shots in a cappuccino.
Okay. Yeah. I have my mugs that are bigger than an 8-ounce, but I drink 2, sometimes 3 of those in the morning. But that's all the caffeine I drink. I don't drink soda. I don't drink pop,
Good.
whatever you want to call it. I just don't like it. It's syrupy. It's
Yeah.
sugary. It makes me feel
Yeah.
gross. In cocktails, I'm always like, you got to have soda water or I can't do it. Like,
Good. That makes me happy. So that's good. I would suggest not going more than 3 cups a day. If you can. I would even try 2, but that's just me being nitpicky. I know. I'm sorry. But you're doing everything else so good. You're going down to your basement.
I can't do caffeine like after 2 o'clock I was up till after 11 last night. That was with no caffeine. And I had drinks. I was like, I should be asleep. Like we've been day drinking. I should be asleep. But no, I was still awake. Watching
The reverse effect on you.
I guess.
So keep that in mind as you are trying to improve your overall health and wellness. I do 1, maybe 2. If I treat myself to a Starbucks, it will be my 2nd cup. But for today, I haven't had any coffee yet.
Okay.
And, I drink my mushroom coffee with collagen and some superfood in it. Yeah. I still have time. It's 10 here, so I still have time to get my coffee in.
I just like it. It's just warm. Maybe I need to take the tea. All right, Lori, well, we talked about some shows coming up, but there's also been a little bit of movement. It's pretty slow this week, so I guess that's good. People aren't moving around, but there are some promotions. So what do you know? I'm going to let you go first, young lady.
Thanks. So Blue Generation, number 48 in the industry. They're family owned. They just hired a senior marketing manager, Trisha Leister. I hope I'm saying your name right, Trisha. But again, she's coming in as their senior marketing manager. And then Geiger, number 5 on the distributor side, Amanda Kapler. She is the new regional VP for the Northeast Territory, replacing Jeff DePalma, who just recently got promoted to VP of Enterprise Sales.
Nice.
So again, Trisha Lister, new senior marketing manager for Blue Generation, and Amanda Kapler, regional VP for the Northeast Territory at Geiger, replacing Jeff DePalma, Jeff DePalma, I can't even say it now, DePalma, who's VP of Enterprise Sales. So he was the regional before. So Geiger's on the move. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's awesome.
What do you have?
I only have one that's not on that list, and that's I Promote You. They promoted some industry vets, Gary Goodhart. And thank you for messing up those names to kind of tee me up for me butchering. I'm so sorry. I don't know the next person, but also at I Promote You, Guy I don't want to say it because I'm like, Dupuis? If anyone knows Dupuis, I feel like it's French or something. I don't know, Canadian. I feel like I should have an accent when I say it, but I don't know. So there's not a lot of guys named Guy. So if your name's Guy and you start with a D and you work at I Promote You, congrats, mister. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
And then also, anyone that's in a regional, holiday parties are starting. I'm seeing so many invites. So go look up your local regional. Make sure you go get involved with that. Go to holiday parties. That's a lot of times that's when you sign up for committees. So yes. I encourage everybody to go get involved and get on a committee. Even if you don't want to be on the executive board, you can always do some volunteer work. And then I know we don't even want to talk about it next year, but then ASI is coming up and then PPAI Expo. So those are the two big shows, and then rinse and repeat. Circle of Life.
Rinse and repeat.
All the craziness is back up.
It's crazy. So let's go back to the regional holiday party. I'm going to talk for ASPA in Arizona. Their holiday party is at Enchiladas, which it has been the last 2 years. Super fun venue outside. The weather's beautiful here. It's December 5th. It's a Thursday, December 5th.
Okay.
So that's Arizona Regional. It's always a good time. We get a good turnout, but yeah, that's December 5th.
I know. And I got invited and I was like, I wish I lived closer to go do that stuff. But my regional is also the same week. And we do two because we cover such a big area. So
yeah,
for anybody that's at PPA Midwest or in the greater community of Kansas and Missouri, our show is in Kansas City on December the 4th. And then in St. Louis on the 5th.
Oh, nice.
Right. Yeah, the 5th.
People are going to show up and
St. Louis. It's so confusing that we have two. We do them back to back. And yeah. I am, not to toot my own horn, but boop, boop, I'm the incoming presidente for my regional.
Bravo.
So I can.
Bravo. You get acknowledged.
Yes, I get my gavel and then they take it away and then they give it to me the next day.
It's perfect. It's perfect. So, I want to go back though really quickly with ASI, Amelia. You know they're running their show over the weekend.
Yeah, I don't like that. How do you? I'm not going. How do you feel about it? You're going.
I have no choice. But like, why? I don't understand. I don't understand. But yes, it's over the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's for distributors so that they don't have to take time off work because a lot of them are self-employed. That's what I thought maybe was happening. So to get more distributors there, it's over the weekend. They can then go do stuff around Orlando if they're coming in. But I would love to hear somebody from ASI, if you listen, just put in the notes why you hosted over the weekend. I mean, traveling salespeople travel enough. Weekends are pretty precious, like to give that up right after a holiday. Yeah, so New Year's Day is a Wednesday and then the show starts on Saturday. Is that right? That really sucks.
Well, we have to load in before that. So, I mean, the thing, I understand what they're saying, like, okay, the distributors, but they want their weekends too. They're working all through the week. Why wouldn't they want their weekend to be with family. So not sure what happened here, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of feedback given.
I'm sure. But yes, we would love to hear from somebody from ASI. Please put in the comments why the show is on the weekends. And you do it anonymous if you don't want your name associated with it, so people don't see it.
I love it.
Okay, so some do-gooders.
Yes.
I think you didn't have anybody, but I read this the other day, so it happened a little bit ago, but it's never too late to give a shout out to somebody that's doing good work. So Reciprocity Road is a collective of 13 promotional products distributors, and they recently gathered in Vancouver, British Columbia for its 8th conclave. And one of the evenings, they partnered with Plenty of Plates, which is an organization providing dignified dining experience for food insecure individuals in the city. So the team prepared and served meals to members of this community. And then they also donated $5,000 to that Vancouver nonprofit. So kudos to them. I love that idea of not just having like a kitchen, but giving them a dining experience to help, you know.
I think it's beautiful.
Feel good about yourself and not, you know.
It's beautiful.
Food is a basic need, but being able to have, you know, feel dignified.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely beautiful. That's amazing. Good job, Reciprocity Road. That's amazing.
Yes. Little side note, it's been a while, but I saw a special where John Bon Jovi and his wife have a restaurant, and it's open to the public, but I feel like it was one day a week, they close it down and do that, where you can come in if you can't afford meals, and they serve people for that same experience. They get the same experience and they don't have to pay. I have to look that up and find it, but it was on like CBS Mornings or 60 Minutes or something, but they did an interview and it was John Bon Jovi and his wife that did that, and it was lovely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
We're burning right through here, Lori.
No.
I have a what to watch. Something that I heard, which I read it recently, and you may be aware of this because this is happening in your hood. So, are you looking up in the sky when you take walks? Do you look up and make sure nothing is dropping on your head?
No, I'm more worried about what I'm going to step on.
You're gonna trip on a curb.
Yeah, what I'm going to step on or trip on. So no, I'm usually not looking up. I'm usually looking down, but tell me what you have.
So you need to be looking everywhere, like be an owl and have your head rotating, because apparently your toiletries are dropping from the sky from Amazon. Did you know this?
What? No,
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
So Amazon began making drone deliveries in Phoenix, Arizona, and customers can order, there's over 50,000 products, but they have to weigh less than 5 pounds. And then an Amazon drone will deliver them within an hour.
Ooh, I should do it just for the heck of it.
If you need some TP right now or some paper towels, paper towels might be too big. They have to fit in a specific size box. So it's from a preferred list and it has to be under 5 pounds, but the drone will come. Have you seen any?
No, but now I may be looking up when I walk.
Yeah.
What if this is crazy. Okay, so I may have to order something and then stand outside and tape it so you can see.
Yeah, you'll have to see. I mean, you'll be in Phoenix, so I guess you'll have like the preferred list. So you'll have to find like what the 50,000 products are that they can deliver. But that's
crazy. Maybe we do this in a couple of weeks.
Ooh. We could do that. I
like that.
Let's see. Yeah, it delivers within an hour, and the Amazon MK30 drone, which can fly twice as far as its predecessor and is 50% quieter. Now, it's approved by the FAA, which is good to fly outside of its operational visual line of sight. And for now, drone deliveries will be available during daylight hours. That's good. And favorable weather. Can you imagine at the dark hearing like zzz, 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 and not knowing what's above you? I would be freaking out. I don't know. I don't know about them in your area. I think people have concealed there, but out here where I live in the country, if there was something zzz, zzz, zzz above my head at night, I'm pretty sure someone would have a pellet gun or something and we'd be shooting it down.
I will have to ask Mark. I'm sure he's aware of it. He can hear me. He can hear us recording in the other room, and I'm sure he's shaking his head like, of course, I know about this. I had not heard of this, so I'll have to ask him. But I think we need to order something.
Yeah, I did a bunch of Googling after that, and I was like, what do these drones look like? Because all I can imagine are like the little ones that you would buy to like fly on your own. No, they're like, let me back up. Way bigger than that. Like they're really big.
That's probably why they had to get FAA clearance, is my guess, is because, oh my gosh, this is just insane.
Yeah. And they don't really drop them from the sky. I'm sure they get close to a reasonable level and set them down or drop them like a few feet. But I mean, they're not going to be 100 feet in the air and just be like, phew! Someone would, it could kill them.
No, but the other thing too is if the drone is that big, it won't be able to make it to a lot of people's front porches. They're gonna have to drop like in front of the garage or something, because a lot of like our entryway here is narrow, right? So it's open. And
I would say driveway, yard. I mean, might be like the old newsboys where they threw a newspaper and you'd have to go fetch it yourself and didn't always end up where you wanted it. So your
drone just chucks it. That is fascinating. I hadn't heard of that, but I now will be aware.
Yeah, I have to do that with my packages. Like we have so many doors and it depends on who the delivery people are. Sometimes they go the front door, the front side door. Sometimes they set a package right in front of my garage, which I can't see from the house because it's, I'm like, it's like a search and rescue. Like, okay, I know something was delivered. Go scout the house, try and figure out where they put the package.
That's awesome. I think that is, what's next? What's next?
Oh, another article I read that air cabs are not too far off from the future. So like,
what?
Yeah, instead of an Uber, you would get into these little devices, which not me, freaking helicopters scare me enough. As we know from Never Have I Ever previously, I've never gotten in a helicopter, but they're little things. They're working on it to like straight up lift and then drive you. But I'm sure in like heavily populated areas, like I can't even get a cab where I live. There's no way I'm going to get a freaking Uber helicopter thingy-majigger out here. But
have you been in the Uber that, it's not really Uber. I mean, it's
the self-driving
car service. Have you been in one before?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, neither have I, and we may have to.
So I heard in Vegas, they have a whole underground system where they're like self-driving cars. Okay. So you've done
not self-driving. No, these are, there's people, they're Teslas, and it's called the Loop.
And, but there's people in them.
Yeah, there's drivers for sure, but they're all Teslas, and it's one way, like it's all very planned out, but it's a tunnel system underneath that can get you from like the resort world I was telling you about, the 3 Hilton properties, over to the convention center, and they're looking at expanding it. It's super cool. Little claustrophobic, a tad, just because the first time I didn't know where I was going. So when you're up above ground, right, you know that you're going here. But underneath, you don't know, and but it's fascinating. And we may have to do a driverless car.
No, I've not. I've never done that.
Yeah, but maybe we do.
I mean, sometimes I drive with my knee when I'm driving. Does that count? My kids are like, 2 hands on the wheel. I'm like, but I can't eat my cheeseburger. I drive with my knee. It's a straight show. We're fine.
Is that in the Mercedes?
Or my Tahoe, like usually the Tahoe, because there's more room to like use your leg and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Okay, so interesting stuff. We'll have to try some stuff out. But Lori, we know I haven't ridden in a helicopter, and neither have you, but what else have we or have not we done?
Never have I ever dressed in drag.
Oh. No, I feel like that's a cheat for a girl, like to go in.
Yeah.
Do girls really dress as male drag? I feel like drag is always like men dressing as women. At least from the drag shows that I've seen. I've never seen a female dress like a male at a drag show.
That's a really good question. I would have to agree with you on that. But I'm sure there's women that dress up as men. There has to be.
Yeah. So no, I have not. I mean,
I have not either.
I can throw on my husband's t-shirt and put a ball cap and be like, look, I'm a dude. That's about it. That's all I got.
You do make a really good Madonna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
You looked amazing. So good. I saw the episode when it dropped on Friday. I'm like, oh my God, your outfit was so good. I need to do better.
Oh, it was. I enjoyed it. My daughter thought it was funny. I got done with my calls because I was on my party, or we had a Halloween party, so I was dressed up for that. And then we had somebody come to the house because we had a leak, and I walked downstairs and I was still in my outfit, and he's like, we going out today? And I was like, no, this is how I dress for work. And
this is my daily.
Both my husband and my son, when they saw me, they were like, what the hell are you wearing? And my son walks in the door from school. Not that I have a corset on or anything. He goes, what are you wearing? Do you have makeup on?
Oh my gosh.
Look what he was worried about, all the makeup I had on. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God, you are your father's child. Get out of here.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, all right. Well, we're so fast. We got all tons of information out to everybody, and we're doing it quicker and quicker. We just talk so fast. So shout out again to our friends and the folks over at Bel Promo. Again, they have the largest inventory of products, styles, and colors in top categories like drinkware, bags, writing instruments, and apparel. Be the reason someone smiles. Go visit them at belpromo.com. Thanks for watching. Keep us informed. We love to give shout outs to people. So if you know of something, please tell Lori or I, and we will definitely talk about it. And then tune in again for our next episode that drops December the 13th. Is that right? That will be right. Friday the 13th? Oh my God.
It is right.
Shit is going down.
I know. There's some exciting stuff coming up for our 100th episode. So you guys will have to stay tuned.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
So good to see you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.